Welcome back to the GSL studio, where we have a few more matches left. In fact, we're only in our second best of 3 of tonight. Harding bought pizza for everybody, though.
Yep, Harding bought some pizza, and we actually got one.
Yep. Thank you to Jay, the producer, for making sure we secured that pizza.
And also thanks to Harding.
Pretty good.
He's such a boss. Well, I guess if you just won $125,000 within the last 4 weeks, you can afford to just give the guys in the studio a few pizza slices. But thanks a lot, Harding, being pretty awesome here, being a boss. And so was Hero in the last best of 3. They have the score on screen with the 2-0. He was able to win against MVP and therefore sealed the fate of Terran in 2012.
Yeah, and that's it, man. There's basically it for Terran in 2012. Heart of the Swarm is just around the corner. Next March, we'll be seeing everything switches, so I know exactly when everything is going to happen. Everything's going to fall together in Korea, but that'll be announced probably pretty soon when Heart of the Swarm stuff is coming out. And I think most tournaments are going to switch over right in March, or maybe the few months right after March. It's going to be a pretty smooth transition, I feel, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, GSL already announced how they're going to do it.
So. Oh, they already announced that? I didn't know that.
Already a few months ago, they said like the next season is just going to be Heart of the Swarm, so they play. At least that's the last stand that I have, that the season will be continued, and as soon as the season is done, they will switch to Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I didn't know that. That's right. Mr. Che actually said that in an interview. I'm pretty sure with ESFI or something like that.
Unless something changed, but I don't think so. Leenock versus DRG ZvZ is going to be our next game. Whirlwind being map number 1.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting map for ZvZ. I remember this map. I remember DongRaeGu played against Effort on this map in ZvZ, and Effort was like, that was an insane game. I don't even want to get into that right now. Let's watch Leenock versus DRG. Right now, both of these players 2-0 in the group. Only one's going to take the 3-0 here at the 2012 Blizzard Cup with Counter Revolt.
Whoever made that map intro needs a medal, man.
Yeah, that was I like Whirlwind Sunday a lot more.
Top right of the map, we have the Leenock. He's a shy creature. He lives close to the shore, and his handle is. That's his ID.
FXO Leenock.
FXO Leenock, the Leenock.
He like picks up a coffee mug, and on the corner of the coffee mug it says Leenock, but let me find out what his real ID is.
Man, this guy is 2-0 in the group, and as is his opponent. They are actually also on the same map score, which is quite funny, +2 for both of them. Bottom right of Whirlwind, we have for Team MVP, the one and only
MVP DongRaeGu.
Leenock with the 10 Overlord, which has been scientifically proven to be inefficient, but it's fine.
They played the last time in the GSTL semifinal. That was the game when Leenock was able to take down DRG on Atlantis Spaceship, a map that, thank God, is not in the map pool anymore.
What map is that?
The Space Bear.
Oh yeah, okay. I almost forgot. I cuddle the Space Bear every night. I'm so glad it's gone.
Yeah, that map is definitely gone. But that was the last time when they met, and Leenock was able to take the game. So DRG, he wants his revenge. This was one of the games that kind of sealed the fate for DRG. That was what it started, when it all started, when he was not able to go to Busan because Team MVP lost to FXO. FXO was in the final. Then he wasn't able to just pull it off in the GSL in Code S, so he couldn't go to Busan either to participate in the individual league.
And
from that point on, ever since then, he struggled a little bit.
Yeah. At least he's got a girlfriend to help comfort him through all of this.
Yeah. Wow. DRG actually with a horrible score on this map. 2 wins, 5 losses. Compared to Leenock's performance, he's definitely a little bit behind.
Yeah. That includes the effort game we were talking about earlier.
DRG has just like a bit of a so-so record against Tempo and Zerg. If you just look at his recent matches at the GSL World Championship, he lost against Stefano and against Scarlet. It was a lot better just a month ago when he played in the actual IGN Pro League. He took down players like Hyun and Vortex. So, so-so record for him. But still, playing against the best players in the world, of course. I mean, that's something that we should probably mention as well. Leenock, on the other hand, has a 5-2 win against Hyun in the IGN Pro League Fight Club, which is pretty incredible because he was the one player who finally ended the, I think, 14-win streak of Hyun in the Fight Club.
That's something to consider, man. That certainly says a lot.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, that shows quite a lot. So Leenock has played a lot more ZvZs lately than DRG, which also gave DongRaeGu, of course, the option to just spot his opponent's performance a little bit better. And let's not forget, Leenock, for example, was also not able to go to Las Vegas for... Well, he went to Las Vegas, but he didn't go to Las Vegas for
GSL.
For GSL, because the one thing that he did not accomplish in doing was defeating Sniper in the quarterfinal of Goddess.
You know, I think that this map can be really dynamic for ZvZ because not only is it so big, but the ramp is so wide. These lings will get in here, but there's nothing to really scout. I mean, it's a small accomplishment. Yeah, he says, okay, you made a baneling nest too, so I'll probably make 2 banelings at home, he'll make 2 banelings at home, and we're going to play the same style, but who's going to make the Roachborn first? That's what the big question is about. Oh wow, that thing might get away? No. No. Yeah?
2 hit points. Close.
That Ling is so happy. Probably going to go home and become a baneling.
There's the prize money, the career prize money for both of them. Actually, really even.
Yeah. Actually, quite. DRG just slightly above there.
Yeah.
They're both so close, 5th and 6th in overall prize money ratings.
The funny thing is that a lot of these prize money rankings, I don't really know where they have their sources, but a lot of them focus on the major tournaments, where as a player like Gun, for example, made a lot with just these IPL fight clubs and other online tournaments. Gun is a farmer. Yeah? He's farming online tournaments like other people. Well, I don't know.
But I just gave that one up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Not okay.
You were just like, he just died, but I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I know the feeling when you had like this cliche phrase you want to use, and then you just kind of lose it. And I suppose for you as a second language, it becomes even more difficult. And you just gave that one up. Leenock had a great defense against DongRaeGu's attack there. Both the banelings were totally wasted, and now he's going for the counterattack. That baneling, I don't even know what. He didn't kill anything.
Yeah, but the same is true for the rest of the banelings. The 2 queens are just too much, and DRG didn't even have to use those banelings that he set up there as a defense.
DRG has faster lair, and he's got the he has the spine crawler up, but Leenock got a ton of gas. He's taking a super late lair with the fast +1 carapace upgrade.
Yeah, talking about a faster lair. If you start your lair when your opponent is starting his spire, you know that definitely something went wrong with your tech.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why Leenock went for such a late lair. He didn't even make that many banelings to attack. He's got so much surplus gas, but he can still defend here, but it's going to be pretty tough to hold that 3rd base.
Yeah, he takes the 3rd base here, and if that has to be cancelled, that's going to be so annoying. And yes, he has to. You're completely right. Cancel it in the last second. But you know, with the late lair that we have for Leenock, that means that DRG can really use this Ruthless timing.
You're very right. DRG has to be very careful with these banelings. So far, decent control. Oh, that was excellent. That's what he needed. That was terrible, though.
Yeah. Walking up the ramp and not seeing anything.
This feels like 2010 all over again.
This is just like you don't have the vision. You try to go up the ramp, and then there's the perfect baneling for your opponent.
Do you remember that
everything's gone? That
Chinese tournament that was called like the World Championship that was in the beta, where the finals was Fruit Dealer versus I think it was Shigua, ZvZ, but That tournament, there was so many Baneling fights. It was ZvZ finals. Here come the Lings into the main base for DRG. He scouts the Roaches. The Roaches actually should be fine, but this is more about the scouting information than anything else.
He tries to get the Queen, and no, the Queen is safe. But the big problem here are the Mutalisks. And
now he knows too. He's like, oh, Leenock, you just don't have anything to stop me. You're not going to be able to hold that third base.
I so hope that he does not just waste time and takes down the Overlords, but really realize how far he is ahead and tries to go straight for his opponent's base. Even with the Spore Crawlers being built, if he goes right now for the Queens, he can't take them out.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to take out these Banelings instead, which is okay, but you know, he wants to damage these so he can hold his own third, but
Double
do so much
Queen
more.
has been started immediately for Leenock upon realizing that his opponent already has Mutalisks out on the map. Pathogen Glance is also on its way, but now those Mutalisks are really doing a lot of damage against these units that we have on the low ground, but he won't be able to hit the timing in the main base of his opponent at the moment.
And he won't be able to hit the third. I thought that was, you know, to me, that's the most important part of this. If you can kill the third base, and he may still be able to do it.
I actually think that he will, because those
There's no
Infestors...
creep.
Yeah, exactly, there's no creep, and the Infestors will take a long time
these
to be there.
Banelings, wow.
Actually, he can't even move in with those Queens, because the Queens would die to the...
He's going to be so supply blocked too.
Heavily. Losing another Roach here, and he might as well lose the third base. It's being attacked immediately. Depends a little bit on the Infestors.
He can't. I don't think he can save it. It's going to be so close, you're right. But if DRG splits all of his mutas into like 8 different directions, I think he can kill the hatchery if he wants it.
There come the Infestors, and this is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Can he get a chain fungal off here?
Well,
I think
if he targets the hatch, he'll still get it. He gets the first fungal though.
Yeah, and how many fungals will we
wow.
actually see? I can't believe that that DRG didn't split those units. He saw them with the Overlord. He saw them. Oh my god, Wolf!
Well, 2 of the mutas escape. He gets lucky with those, but I mean, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Remember though, Leenock still lost that base. And that means that all the extra resources DongRaeGu is going to mine at this base over here will make up for it if he defends this Ling run by that. A few Lings are just chilling out nearby. There they go. That one Baneling could make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, if he would actually do something.
Using it. The +1 Carapace really helping out here. Nice. Now it comes down for DRG.
That's going to be really interesting. You know, he goes for a massive amount of Roaches. Does he have a few Overlords in position that could actually drop an Nidus? Yeah, I guess so.
And the mutas.
Oh, those mutas, they are actually even better than the Overlords, because they are a lot faster and they are in the perfect spot.
If he gets the Nidus in, then he goes for a concave of Roaches at the top of Leenock's own ramp where he can't send his Infestors back up to defend, and he just takes units out one by one there. That could be terrific. He's also going to be able to get this hatchery again, force another cancel. It looks like the Roaches are
far behind.
A little bit behind here. He doesn't commit.
He just needs to go for the... You know, if he drops the Nidus, and there it is, Nidus in the main base and attacks, then he can hit the third and take it down. There's no way that Leenock can defend both. He would be working a miracle if he actually can pull it off.
And Leenock is so out of position to defend his own base. Spineclaw is coming down here. The Nidus is up, and how does Leenock react? He turns around immediately, and that's exactly what DRG wants. Now he's got nothing to worry about at his own base, and he sends units into the main. Taking out that Queen, going to get some of the drones as well.
Even the tech, he can go in, he can go snipe lair, and then he can fall back and defend his own base. With the Nidus here, he has all the options in the world.
But the Nidus is really far away from his own third, and Leenock is going to town there.
But he can't sack the third. He can just stack the third and take down the lair and everything else.
I'm not sure if he has to sack it now, because he's bought enough time with his Roaches. Here come out the defending Roaches. Leenock's Roaches are going to be cleaned up. He can't even take out the hatchery.
Oh my god. I mean, he could have sacked it, but yeah, you're right. He can't just save it. He actually has what it takes to save it.
The Nidus is still alive. He could actually just go right back into it if he wants to. He could make another Nidus at Leenock's third and just attack there.
He takes those units down first, and oh god, DRG is taking such a lead here.
He's so lucky, Leenock is, that DRG did not take out his Evolution Chamber, so he is going to finish +2. It's going to be done a little bit faster than DRG's, in fact, just slightly. The Infestors are the one thing Leenock really has going for him here. He's got the advanced upgrades now for just a few seconds, and that's even going to apply to these infested Terrans, but it doesn't look like he's going to have enough.
Oh, he comes in from behind, dodges another fungal. Leenock is still trying to make this
He's got a lot of transfuse.
More units, and the Roach count is now 70 to 28 in favor of Leenock.
Yeah, the upgrade advantage still in his favor. No counterattack really for DRG. Strong some of Leenock's Roaches back though.
Leenock has to get rid of those infestors.
trying.
DRG.
Yeah. The queens are not transfusing, actually. This is a big problem. He's losing a lot of those.
This is a lot closer than I thought it would be after DRG was able to get into the main
Yeah,
phase.
Leenock has a massive
He didn't really kill anything except for the lair. And yes, Leenock has the better ground force now. There come
These
the funnels.
infestors, though, he's going to try to escape with them, and it looks like he just barely will.
Infestor Gadget in action once again. He suddenly had 30 supply, and look at his mineral bank. Even with those third base being killed over and over again, he's able to make this work.
Yeah, I think Leenock's actually just going to push his way through this and win it.
He's got it.
He's got too many infestors to support.
This is just too much. He has infestors everywhere. And also, of course, the roach count is way in his favor. 28-8. There is nothing for DRG anymore. Leenock pushes his way through on the ground. Killing those muralists early was important, and then he gets with the infestors a better engagement. DRG just does not have the roach numbers. It's really Leenock who takes the first game. Impressive.
Yeah, GG.
There it is.
DongRaeGu committed a bit too much to his Nidus, only got the lair, did not get the evolution chamber, and did not stop Leenock's infestors.
30 Noctavus. That was a crazy ZvZ. Leenock gets a small massage from Choya. Not really a Sela massage, but still.
DRG finds himself a little bit alone, actually, in the booth right now. Coach Shui not even going to bother with him at this moment in time.
I feel the coach is probably going to go there fairly soon.
Yeah, I think he just wants to give him a moment first. It's very important to go and talk to him about a situation like this. By the way, I wanted to give a shout out to the guys who make the live report threads on Team Liquid. There's actually nearly 100 pages in this live report thread for today's group of matches, and I recommend everyone to go there and comment and talk about the games.
And also, if you are actually using IRC or using a web client, make sure that you check out #GSL.
Yes.
There's a lot of people in there who talk about the games whenever they are on, and I'm pretty sure that the channel is currently packed with people talking about the matches.
Go to QuakeNet's server and join #GSL, just #GSL. If you're not familiar with IRC, you just gotta press Shift-3 to make that hash symbol.
Just Google for web IRC, and then you will find one where you just enter your preferred nickname, you enter the channel you want to join.
Yeah, you can even make your name Pooppies420, no one's gonna stop you. It might be taken, but...
Leenock versus DRG. The second map is Daybreak. Here at the 2012 Blizzard Cup. We are jumping into our second map in the ZvZ.
Z versus Zerg here at the